Hey guys, how's it going? It's Orit here. Welcome back to the Orit Music channel where I share all of my own music as well as everything that I'm learning in my journey, marketing myself, promoting myself as a music artist. So in today's video, I'm actually going to be setting up a campaign. It's called a YouTube Growth Playbook campaign, and it's using a tool or a site called Toneden, which if you are not new to this channel, you've heard me talk about Toneden before. It's actually a site that really allows you to automate a lot of your marketing as a music artist, and I've been using Toneden to get more Spotify followers and streams, which has been working awesome, great. I actually haven't used their other playbooks, so today I'm going to be exploring their YouTube Growth Playbook. Basically what a playbook is just like a packaged campaign. So it allows you to, it's a packaged campaign around a specific goal. So whether you want to grow your Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, TikTok, I mean, there's so many different things here. They also have playbooks for events and growing your following. So it's super cool and easy to use, easy to set up. I'm going to be promoting, I want more views on my cover music video that recently released. It's called Expectations. So I want to create this campaign, and I'm actually going to be comparing it with running YouTube ads and seeing the results. So let's just click in here, and I don't want to talk too much. I want to actually show you what's going on here. So this is the YouTube Growth Playbook is using Instagram story ads to promote my YouTube video. So you can do something similar. You can use your YouTube Growth Playbook with Toneden to promote a specific music video on your channel. And this is what it looks like when you click into it. You just have to link your Facebook account and make sure it's the correct account. Choose your Facebook page and your Instagram as well. So this is the first step, is just connecting your accounts here and clicking on continue. By the way, if you're new to Toneden, I have other videos on how, what's involved, how to use this, what does Toneden do, pricing, all that kind of stuff. I'm going to put those links in the description below so you could check that out. So the next step is to set your schedule. So I typically start off with doing a campaign for 1 to 2 weeks. So I want it to start running today, and it's asking me the time for when I want to start. I'm just going to click on now. So basically that means that as soon as this, when you're submitting this, Facebook has to approve those ads, and then once it's approved, it'll just start running right away, which is what I want. And then you have a button here that says run my ad campaign continuously or not. I'm going to turn that off because I want to compare this with another ad campaign. So I'm going to run it for exactly 10 days to see how this goes. So 10 days from now would be the 23rd. Sure, 301. Yes, let's go with that. Continue. And we're going to select the YouTube video. So I'm going to go and grab the link from my channel. And guys, if you're new to running ads and doing paid advertising, it really is like, it's something that can really help automate the way that you market yourself. I know that it's like, you need a budget for it. And yes, you do, at least $5 a day to run these paid ads. But I mean, you're spending your money elsewhere. You can set aside a certain budget to promote yourself as a music artist. This is the part of running a business, of promoting yourself as an artist. Super important. So I'm on the video here. I'm going to copy this link and then put it back in here. That is the one. Click and continue. You can see here it's super easy to set up step by step, and it doesn't take very long to do. I'm just taking my time here explaining it for you guys. So what we're going to do here is pick the interests that are most relevant to our music video, to the audience that would like our music video, and put these in here. So to give you an example, I did a cover. This is the cover video that I want people to watch, is actually a cover of, it's called Expectations. It's by this girl called Lauren Jorqui. it's not even finding her. So yeah, she's actually she's not that popular as a solo artist, but she was in Fifth Harmony. So I'm going to type in Fifth Harmony. So if you're doing a cover, make sure that one of your interests is actually the original artist, if you can find them in here, because then you'll know that that audience likes that artist already, which will be great. So another thing that they'll like, it's a pop song, it's kind of R&B-ish too, but we'll do pop, we'll do R&B. Let's do R&B music. Contemporary R&B, yeah. That's actually more relevant than pop. Let's see where this goes. So I'm going to start populating the interest, and as you can see here, as I'm starting to add this in, there's this bar on the bottom that shows whether this is too broad, meaning I need to add in more interests or narrow those interests down a little bit more, or I can narrow it down by location and language as well. But this will tell me whether it's a good audience size to promote to or whether it's too broad. So I got to keep going here. Another thing is that it's a music video, so I want people who are into music videos. I also want people who are into YouTube. Not employers though, so as an interest, make sure you choose the right one there. So I always do that. I always add the actual site that I'm leading people to. For example, if I was running the Spotify growth campaign, I would put Spotify in here as an interest, just because it all makes sense. We're trying to target the exact, not the exact, but get a good idea of the audience that would like our video. What I can also do is get Toneden's suggestions for adding more interests. So you can see here, it says expand this audience with relevant interests. So if I want them to add 2 more similar interests, they're going to pull certain other interests that are aligned with the ones that I've already entered in and add them in. But these aren't really relevant, so I'm going to X out of that. Let's see what happens if I go 5. So yeah, none of these are relevant. So just make sure that it is relevant to your music video. So this might be helpful for you guys. So this might be helpful in certain cases and might not be in others. So try adding more things here as much as you can. You can see when I scroll over the little I here, it says recommend at least 3, but add in as many as you can, because you can always kind of remove those and make it more narrower as the campaign goes on. I'm just going to leave it at these 5 for now because I want to move on with that campaign and show you guys more of what the other steps look like. So here it says find new followers by using similar characteristics of your current followers. So what it's going to do is it's going to take a look and see who's already following you and kind of align those interests together with this new audience that they're promoting to. You can choose whether to turn this off or on. Actually, I also forgot to add in cover music or cover version or whatever it might be, cover video. People who like covers actually would be a good interest. Cover songs, that's a good one to add to. You can also generate interests from Spotify, by the way, as well. So pulling in certain artists from Spotify that, have a similar sound to you. They give you lots of options here. The thing is like, you don't want to try to get too, try to figure it all out perfectly, make sure you're choosing the right interests, of course, but to get too hung up on it, don't try to, get too hung up on it, because you just need to get the campaign started, because that data that will come in from running the campaign will tell you more about what moves to make moving forward. So just get a bunch of interests populated in there. Add your Instagram account in here so it can pull similar characteristics of your current followers. And it's still too broad, you can see here. So it's saying what parts of the world do you want to target? Do you want to go global? Do you want to go popular? Which is now saying this is a good size audience. So popular is Narrow your location, targeting to focus on the top 10 countries of your Facebook likes and Instagram followers. Okay, so keep this in mind. If you got your Facebook likes and followers from another source, and you don't want that same audience, then you might not want to go ahead and choose popular. They were all organic, but I just want to see what options here. English speaking. So this will just promote to US, Canada, UK, Australia, or New Zealand. So keep in mind that if you are promoting to English speaking countries, your spend, your cost per click will be more because more people are promoting to this specific audience rather than on a global basis. I don't really care if they're English speaking or not. So I'm gonna go with, oh, this is actually more of an audience size. You know what, I will leave it on English speaking because this audience size is a slightly bigger than the popular one. I was gonna click on that, but it's okay. Let's try this out again. Progress over perfection. I'm gonna leave it at that and click continue. Daily budget, you want to do at least $5 a day. That's the minimum. Whoa, not 500. That's the minimum that where you can actually get a decent amount of data to see what's happening with your ads. If you can do more, if you can do $10, awesome. I'm running it for 10 days, so $5 a day will be 50 bucks. And I'm good with taking that and comparing it to the other campaign that I'm going to be running, and then deciding from there which campaign I'm going to continue on. So for the purposes of that, I'll keep this here to a minimum and click continue. All right, so this is the part where you upload your ads. So you do need to have your story ads designed ahead of time, and then you can load them up in here. You can add images or videos for your story ad. Video generally does best, so see if you can do that. I'm just gonna click and show you what this looks like. Any previous story ads that you've run, it's gonna pull them up in here in your account library and ask if you wanna use those again. So these were, you can see these were all running to grow my Spotify. That's not what I want. If you're using images, it will pull up images from your ad account again, or your Facebook page library, or you can design your own, which is really cool. So Toneden recently integrated with Canva, which allows you to design your story ad post. This is for images only. Design your story ad post on Canva and then bring that asset, the creative graphic, back in here to use in your campaign. But what I'm gonna do is, you can see here they've already like grabbed a clip of the video, but I'm gonna trash that and then add my own. I've designed my own story ads, and by the way, I have a separate video on how to do that, how to design your own story ads with the right dimensions, what to put on it, all that kind of stuff. I'll link to that video in the description below as well. So let's go to videos. And then I want to run these three just to see how they perform. So let's go to number 4. I wonder if I can load in more than once. I think I can, so I'll load the other ones. But you could see here it's uploading. I would recommend starting off with 3 to 4 different video assets or different story ads so that you can compare them against. So what will happen is that your ad spend will be divided accordingly with those across those different videos, but whichever one's doing best, it will naturally add more spend to that particular video so that you're getting more bang for your buck. You're getting more clicks because it's putting in more boost on that particular video asset. So there's one. I'm going to add more. So let's go here, upload another one. Number 5, and then I'm going to do number 6 as well. That one's uploading. All right, that one loaded up as well. And then I'm going to do I'm gonna now add in the last one. You can see here as well that it's telling you it's gonna A/B test across the different ones that you upload in here, but they recommend no more than 6 at any given time, because then that really spreads your budget quite thin. So I just have to click on this to expand it more to see the add video button, and then upload new video, and then I will add this last one in. So you can't see it here, but it's an actually narrow, the whole screen's black, so you can't see it. But it's a little teaser of the cover view, the cover music video that I'm promoting, that I want people to swipe up and then they'll go to YouTube to watch the full video. So that's a little sample. Again, check out the video tutorial that I created on how to make these, so you can come in here and have them ready to go when you run your own campaign. All right, so I have 3 here, and next step, we're gonna continue. It's saying everything looks good, and it's basically asking you to review to make sure everything is good here before you actually click to launch this playbook. So it's saying they're gonna create 2 different ad sets, one that has the interests that, that we've selected using the 3 creative combinations, and another set that will be, this is how they're dividing it so that it's easier to understand. The other set is of the my Instagram followers. They're creating a lookalike of that audience and creating similar interests from there, again, using those 3 creative combinations. So it's confirming your budget, how long the campaign will run for, everything looks good, let's continue. And now it's just asking you to name your playbook. So I'm gonna put expectations, cover promo, because I'm promoting that cover. And then this is just, you don't have to add tags, but if you want for your own purposes, and I do because I will be running a lot of different campaigns here, I want to create different tags to better be able to sift through all the campaigns that I've done. So doing YouTube and expectations cover, that's all I need to know. And then we're good to go. So put in your email address if you want to receive email notifications. I know I definitely do. And you know, it'll give you daily updates via email to let you know how your campaign is running. And you definitely, once it's running, like monitor it at least, you know, every 2 days just to see how things are going. Because if you're noticing that one of the ads are doing considerably well, or if one of them is not doing very well, then you can actually get rid of that ad because it's taking up your ad spend, and then add in another creative just to test it out, or increase your budget on the one that's really working well. So all of these little decisions that come out of that will start to happen once you see data from this. So last step is just to launch your playbook, and then Toneden is going to send this off to Facebook. It says pending right now, so once Facebook reviews those ads, they'll put it through, they'll be approved, and they'll start to run. So I'm going to be creating a separate update video on how this campaign went so you guys can see, and also what decisions I made to change things around. And I'm also going to create a separate video on using YouTube ads to promote my cover videos. So it'll be interesting to see the comparison of these 2 campaigns. I have a lot of resources for you guys. Check out the links in the description below. Keep learning, because that's the only thing, you know, we got to learn, we got to implement and try new things with promoting our music. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye.